and welcome back to Sylas's story. Sylas and Leslie decided to go out and have a nice dinner tonight. There is a new restaurant that just opened up in Newcrest, and it's called A Taste of Greece. It's a really cute little Greek restaurant. They have lots of really, really good food. So Sylas ordered the fried trout and Leslie got the fried chicken. I don't know why. Dino is still so broken. Okay, so we do need to socialize a little bit more. So maybe we'll just talk about the hot temperature and then we'll discuss the food flavors. So it seems like Leslie has barely touched her food. So I think we'll have Sylas go ahead and pack it into a box for her. That way she can take it with her. I do want him, for some reason, all we can do as far as like anything romantic is just to ask about her woohoo interests, which is odd, but it is getting late. So I do want Sylas to go ahead and end the meal and pay the bill because he has a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow he is going over to the courthouse in Newcrest, and he is actually meeting with his attorney for the first time tomorrow. So he is a little nervous, and I'm sure that, he will get over it, but it's a little bit nerve-wracking just not knowing what comes next. All right, Sylas has returned home from his date with Leslie, so he's going to go in and use the bathroom really quick, and then he's going to go straight to bed because he is supposed to be at the courthouse in Newcrest at about 9:30 tomorrow morning. All right, it is about 7:30, and Sylas's alarm just went off, so he needs to come in and take a quick shower, and then he'll probably just have... what does he even have in his refrigerator? Does he have anything he can eat for like breakfast? No, he doesn't. Let's have him just have like a quick breakfast because I don't want him to be late. So I'm wondering if maybe he would just grab like an acai bowl, out of the fridge. It's probably one of like the prepackaged ones, that he got at the market or something. Definitely not anything too crazy. Oh, I guess Laura went on a date. That's great. I'm really happy for her. I'm really glad that it went well. All right, so he is cleaning up his mess here, and then I think what he's probably going to do is he's going to check for gigs really quick before he heads off to Newcrest, just because he's always lining up the next job, just trying to make sure that he keeps enough money in the bank to kind of keep things moving and keep cash flow coming. So the first job that kind of caught Sylas's eye was this graft. So the Sims Transportation Administration has successfully lobbied for funding for public art. The city airport has a large blank wall that is perfect for a mural, and we're paying artists to submit proposals of what to paint in that space. Once the proposals are gathered, we'll establish separate commissions to review the proposals, to ruminate on sourcing materials, to study the environmental impact on migrating bird populations, and to evaluate the life stories of the artists involved. Once all that information is gathered, then it's on to step 3. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just submit an interesting painting, okay? So that's the one that I think caught his eye. So I think that's the one that we're going to go with. But then he needs to get ready to head over to Newcrest. All right, you guys. So Sylas's attorney has showed up. This is Melissa Deaton. And she has just kind of let Sylas know, hey, it's really great to finally meet you in person. I know we've talked a lot via email and on the phone, but let's go ahead and come up to my office and we'll have a seat and kind of talk about what the next steps are. Look, this is a life and death kind of situation for me. Like, my daughter is in the situation and I'm not sure what to do. And she's like, Sylas, listen, I understand how important this is for you, and I want you to know that I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that your daughter is taken care of. You don't have to worry. He's like, listen, that's really easy for you to say, but for me, this is really hard. And she's like, I get it. I totally get it. But he does have to give her simoleons. He does have to give her money. And actually, it's way, way more than he ever thought it was going to be. He has to pay $5,000 now up front. And then once all of the trial and everything is over, he has to pay another $5,000. So this is going to be at least a $10,000 thing. And she's like, listen, Sylas, I know that this was a lot for you, and I understand that, you know, money is not something that you have a lot of, but I want you to know that I'm fully understanding of, you know, the situation that you're in, and I want to do what I can to help. So, you know, like, thank you for trusting me with this, and, you know, we'll get this figured out. And he's like, listen, I really appreciate it. I will do whatever I have to do to make sure that my kiddo is taken care of. All right, so we have our court date all set up for Friday. I didn't add any kind of like traditions or anything like that with that holiday that I added. I say holiday like in air quotes because it's not really a holiday. It's just the best way that I could think of to put that on the calendar so that we know that it's coming. So Sylas has until Friday to make as much money as he can, and then just kind of make sure that everything is ready to go for Friday. Now, if Sylas is able to get custody of Skyla, the next thing that he wants to do is work on getting enough money that he can move them out of the apartment that they're in currently, or that he is in currently, because he really just doesn't feel like this apartment is the best place for, you know, a baby, but it's fine. So he'll make do with what he has for right now. But tonight is actually a very, very special night because oh, here's Laura now. Hang on. So today is a very special day because this is actually Skyla's first visit to her daddy's house. So Skyla is actually going to be here for 2 whole days. So we are going to have Skyla until Thursday. We're going to have to bring her back to Laura on Thursday morning and drop her back off at Laura's house. But Sylas is really, really excited to have her here for the first time. He is just so excited to be able to spend some time with her and really just kind of, you know, just really enjoy hanging out with her. And he's like, Laura, I can't thank you enough for bringing her over for a last minute visit. And I'm really excited to spend some one-on-one time with Skyla. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. It's not a problem at all. So he's going ahead and putting her down for a nap. Honestly, Sylas is doing a really great job with this whole dad thing. Oh my gosh, there are rats in here again. Oh my gosh. See, this is one of the reasons that Sylas really wants to get out of this apartment. We're going to go ahead and send Laura home. Oh no, and our pipes are leaking. I'm going to have to move this sink so the landlord is going to be able to actually get to the stinking pipes. But you see what I mean? Like, this whole apartment is just falling apart and it's a mess. So Sylas is going to go ahead and leave little one in here to sleep. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. Oh, I can't. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, you guys. I never thought that I would see Sylas in like full dad mode, but honestly, he's killing it. Oh no, she's upset. She's upset. Oh, now she's playful. Okay. All right. So let's have him do a little bit of some tummy time with her just so we can try to work on some of those milestones for her. I definitely want to see kind of what we can do. No, tummy time. Thank you. So they're going to work on some tummy time, and then she definitely is going to need fed. So we're going to go ahead and have him pick her up, and then we'll rock in the rocking chair while we feed her, and then we're going to go ahead and put her back to bed because it's 11 o'clock and she really should be sleeping. I think we are going to go ahead and end this episode here. It looks like the landlord has come over to fix everything in our apartment. He's going to go ahead and clean up his mess, and then he's going to head off to bed himself. So thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, guys.